Halloween trouble. One Halloween night, there was a group of boys went trick-or-treating. Everything was going like a normal Halloween until Josh spotted something out of the corner of his eye. An abandoned house in the forest of lost souls. The dirty yellow lights flickered. They wanted to get a better look at the abandoned house, so they entered the forest of lost souls. Without a thought in their mind, the abandoned house was old, rusty, and broken down. Nick dared Josh to go inside the house, but he was too much of a scaredy cat. "Come on, 'twill be fun," said Nick. It took a lot of convincing from Josh's friends, but after a while, Josh finally agreed to take the risk. While walking down the pathway, sweat was running down his back. Then he suddenly stopped and turned around to see his friends, regretting his decision, but he continued on.
Thank you very much, Shamma, and thank you very much, Sharks, for putting that together. I've got some comments I could say about that, but I'm going to pass it over to anyone else who would like to attempt to give some constructive criticism. Shaker.
I like this story, but after a full stop or a comma, there has to be a space.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah, so I like the way that you like the story. And actually, just give me a bit more detail. What did you like about the story, Shaker?
I liked how they said corner of his eye. Sorry, I like how they said Josh spotted something out of the corner of his eye. It was like telling me that it was hard to see, but like there was something that made it look like he saw it.
Shaker, it's like, yeah, out of the corner of his eye, so something caught that Josh's attention, and that was very well explained then. So that's something that you thought that particular group did well in, and then room for improvement is just when you put a full stop, press the space bar. Sometimes some people press it after every full stop 2 spaces, but whatever it may be, just stick with either 1 or 2. You decide. There's no right or wrong way in that. But thank you very much. Anyone else? Layla?
I also liked the story, and what I liked about it was that they wrote the Forest of Lost Souls. That made it more interesting. But like Shaker said, you need to put spaces in between your full stops.
Oh, excellent. Is there anything else you think they could work on, or no? You're just the full stops space. Okay. And we'll have a couple more. Zaina.
What I liked about the story is that they made the theme entertaining by using lost souls and describing how the way the lights flickered, and they described the light, they're yellow, they're dirty, and they described it they described houses, and it was entertaining for me. But also they could work on their full stops by putting space.
Sure. Yep. Okay. Thank you very much, Zaina. And yeah, they did use some good describing words there. They painted a picture in my head too. Now, so if there's any other feedback that's different to the full stops, that's where you probably want to be going to next. Fatima.
I like their descriptions, like the lights flickered the dusty old abandoned house, but I think they should add figurative language.
Yep, and that's good feedback. What is figurative language, Fatima? What is that? Or could you give an example?
Hyperbole, simile, and metaphors.
Excellent. Yeah, and that's good advice. And that also helps paint a picture in your mind. Mr. Blair did put some videos this morning on our Google Class with some probably more songs about figurative language as well. So excellent work there. We will now, I'm actually going to stop there and record for the next one. So I'll keep it short and sweet. So excellent work, guys. Great feedback. Now it's up to the Sharks whether they take that on board or not.